Go back out with my dreads in my Kangol. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and you watch them correct.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3 plays in, and a test. It's 3rd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is caught. Brooks gets the grab. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And he will score. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Buffalo. Terrific way to start this one, Greg, on the opening drive. Getting the ball in the air, down the field, and into the end zone for 6.
We wondered all week, Mike, if this secondary would get tested, especially as the game progressed. Well, we didn't have to wait very long. I mean, a big play early, and we got ourselves a 6-0 ball game.
It's the score, Bills 7, Vikings nothing.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Price now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's when the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings, first down.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, Mike, the other day we heard how the offensive coordinator wanted to start fast offensively. Here so far, it's been the pass rush and the defense who's gotten out to the quick start.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
21 more yards.
A pickup of 21 on that connection. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break. Cougar 19. Let's go. 79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
To throw is McCarthy. Rushed to his left. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Flush to his right. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. That is Joey Bosa. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you want to see some. Life that slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a bug. You still feel paralyzed of ups and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We play it up, play it up, play it up, play it up.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Viking 18. Let's go. I'm going 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Come back team. Come back team.
Here's McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down.
Black beans taking all that. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a best friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. It's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whisper in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Ty Felton here to return it. Making some progress here. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Forced out to his right. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Oh, the football's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. They have gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course, nobody scripts turnover.
No, they don't. So does that totally erase the positives that they could otherwise take away from that opening drive?
Yes and no. I mean, every possession is such a premium in this league, but you do know we can move this ball. We just got to take better care of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
258. 26. Jump out. Team right.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Get 300. Get 300.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers hits it through the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Boswell on to send this away. Felton now to return this. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Kyle Duggar makes the play. And the Steelers return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Escapes the pocket. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Gronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Felton now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Looking slant route, complete. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have it on 2nd and short.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
McCarthy looking to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd down, here's Jones. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down and a drive a lot of us thought it stalled out. He's going to carry on. Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
the gun, a gift to Jones. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometimes as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Second down carry for Jones. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's trapped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
It's a nickel look from the Steelers here on third. Third and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up fourth down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
318. Hey, 88. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Jumbo.
Rodgers from the gun. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
Take 30. 319. Stay right. Back north. Go to 50.
To throw is Rodgers. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hawk 70.
Jones again on second down. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Third and 2, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He's got it to his running back. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal.
Come on. 60 Bison. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Again, McCarthy to throw. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get their first point of this game just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. One after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 7. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's the final play of our first half. Here's running back Kenneth Gainwell, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Rodgers off the play action. Searching well. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 19 at the 20-yard line.
Take 30. 26. Get 300. Get 300. Slip it in.
Here's Rodgers. Flushed out of the pocket. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
58. Hey, pick 26.
It's 3rd and long. Here's Rogers. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. They connect on the deep shot. He's going to take this down to the opposing 44. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. First down. Here's Rogers. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Within 24 yards on that one. And the Steelers have a first down. Running back sent in motion. Again, Rogers. Caught by one out of the backfield. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Back north.
They'll throw again. Rogers. This finds Austin complete. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Felton now to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Working out of the gun, here's Rogers. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Felton now to return this. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Another throw here for McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That's caught. This is Addison. Running down the left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. Take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown! Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Bob.
Yeah, it's going to have to. They kind of have to at this point of the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Felton now to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's McCarthy, first and 10. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
And the Vikings first down.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
It's second down.
Now it's McCarthy. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. He's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Offensive line fast. Going on third, McCarthy. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on fourth. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Blue 58.
They're going to pass it here. Big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Go to 50. Hey, you 319.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And it sets up second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back north. 630.
Rodgers from the gun. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go. 18. Back to 60. Back to 60. 79 Brock.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's completed right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. There's McCarthy on first and 10. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So that brings up second down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second and 10, McCarthy. On the move, headed right. And intercepted. Kyle Tucker makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
319. Hey, take 26. They might.
First down throw here by Rogers. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 36-yard line.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19.
Blue 58.
They send the tight end in motion left. A pistol snap, Rogers. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.